I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
Приветствую, зрители моего канала. Снова мы погружаемся в мир Дикого Запада. Выживаем здесь. И это 4-й выпуск прохождения нашего вестерна. Так, ну пока тишина.
That kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he?
Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
Someone's coming!
Who the hell's that?
Ах ты гаденыш.
Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down.
Так, ну что, первая минута удалась.
Who's shooting? We're under fire! If we don't move, it'll kill us.
Воу! Ну что же, готов. Так, откуда он стреляет? Я так и не заметил. Где-то издалека, по-моему. Вот ты где.
Old Bob wasn't among them.
Так,
Neither was
всё.
Kid Curry.
Тут
I could
свободен.
sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts.
Патронов, конечно, на них ушла. О. Блин, ну я не знаю, может попробовать вот эти вот мушкеты. Обрезно. Не, все-таки лучше револьвер. Что у нас?
And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific. The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports. Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the Wild Bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children.
Я, конечно,
Though
рад
some
это
say it was
сделать,
only
но-
5.
Так. Что-то проглючивает, провисает. Так, нужно навык. Навык. Да. Отлично. Легендарное орудие открыто. Так, блин, куда мне залезть? Вижу. Прыжок.
Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was going to rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me. The bridge was rigged with dynamite,
Так,
so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards.
Отлично.
A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us up now.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Блин, а где дальше-то? Продолжение. Все, вижу. Лестничка. Подкралась незаметно. Блин, слишком много деталей каких-то.
But the wild bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Yes, there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
Ова, матрица. Парень, ну ты не на того нарвался.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
Sorry, son of a bitch!
Попал по баночке, я не понял. Тогда лучше взорвать. Что, остались последние заряды? Оба! А я хорош! Гаденыш! Почти застрелили меня. Что, где третьи заряды? О, давай!
So, what happened next?
Отлично.
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
Динамит вообще неплохо, так неплохо очень даже, я бы сказал бы, отлично взорвался.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
Я так понимаю, это только один из вариантов развития событий. Придется мне еще переиграть эту миссию. Да ну нахер! Ладно. Это дикий запад, братишка.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually there was a fourth charge impeding my progress.
О, блин, чуть не упал.
Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
Давай, умирай! Фу! Еле-еле, еле-еле. Да ну нахер, что это такое? Последний патрон. Револьверчики. Так, патронов нигде нету, да? А неплохо было бы сейчас коробочку найти. Упс, прости.
So so I proceeded onward. I realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward.
Очень мало, но хоть что-то. Бочка. Понадобится. Там еще одна. Ладно, эту взорвем. Ага. Так, это я, получается, по кругу прошел. Блин, я уже запутался. Так, карты, я так понял, здесь нету. Блин. Случайность. Так, шнур идет, 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 идет. Пошел наверх. Вот он. Мне нужно пытаться забраться на самый верх. Как-то так. Использовать лестницу вниз. Не, вниз мне не надо. Блин. Открыть задание на ща. Ну понятно. Найдите альтернативный путь к дальней стороне перевала. Альтернативный путь. Ай, блин. Там что-то есть. Ладно, альтернативный путь это... Ребята. Ладно, посмотрим, что тут у нас блестит. Отлично. Здесь никуда не ведет дорога. Ладно. Блин, я столько долго бегал, и тут теперь я заблудился. Как такое может быть? Да мне нельзя. Блин, ну как это так-то? Я ж, по-моему... А, я сюда упал. Сломал. Что-то там, доски какие-то, и упал. О, блин. Ну, дебил. Так, что у нас ждем? Ага, куда мы пришли? Надеюсь, мне сюда. Ага, я тут был уже. Оп. Ладно. Да, блять, я понимаю, какое у меня, сука, задание. Так что я сделаю тебе, блядь? Ну это по-любому как бы сюда надо идти. Дальше ты хрен его знает. Был. Вообще нихуя не врубаются. Отлично.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it.
Опоздал.
The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment. Whew. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today.
Еле успел.
Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge. Well, it was a touching reunion.
Отлично.
But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass, as I was not a young man anymore.
Стрёмные веточки эти такие. Так, теперь куда? До железной дороги, по-моему.
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
Твою мать, нигде не спрячешься, нахуй. Вот так-то, детишки. Твою дивизию. What the hell? Ну где ты, сука? Блять, да как они так ебенят, нахуй? С калаша, что ли? Неужели сначала?
ask me.
Nuttier than a damn fruitcake.
Фу. Ну что, да улыбался?
He's nothing but a coward.
Давай, я жду тебя.
Shoot it.
Отлично.
Done with you.
О, они уже сбегают.
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
Ух ты! Кид Карри. Они меня оббежать решили? Они, по-моему, будут бесконечно выбегать.
Come on, bullets already? Stand still so I can kill you. That's enough. Time for you to lay down and die. This is the last mistake you'll ever make. Come on, come on, come on. You can't beat me. It's not fair. What are you, Yella? Do you know who I am? Yeah! Damn it, I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this sumbitch out! You can catch it!
Блять, а кто там еще? Кто-то сверху там сидит, еще стреляет.
I think he's scared! You can't beat me! Shit! I gotta reload! Ah! Time for you to lay down and die! Are you kidding me? God damn it, I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this sumbitch out! Stand still so I can kill you! This is the last mistake you'll ever make! Shit! Get out of here! Do you know who I am? It's not fair!
Динамита нет.
Luckily, I had located some dynamite.
Move it, boys!
I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
Hold him off while I reload! Time for you to lay down and die! If I'm going out, I'm taking you with me. Just brought down.
Блять, а кто это? Ну что, еще одна попытка.
Hide forever. You can't beat me. It's not fair.
Да я его ни хрена не отнял. Есть динамит.
Show yourself, you coward! Damn! You can't beat me! Like this, cocksucker! Move it, boys! Are you kidding me? So are you. Ah! Beat back, bastard! Give me that here, goddammit! Think you'll ever make
Бежим!
Come here. Gonna cut you a new smile.
Фу! Психопат, блин, испугал меня.
You ready? This is gonna hurt.
Но это был не Кит. Кит еще там.
Feels like a kid. Guess you had enough, huh? It's not fair.
Гребаное дерево.
Damn!
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down.
На!
That's when I met Kid Curry himself. He
Отлично.
decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
О, блин. Кажется, я понял, как делать эту дуэль. Надо все время жать влево, чтобы тянуться до ствола. Потом нажимать на выстрел. Ага, не получается так. Ладно. С первого раза у меня почти никогда не выходит. Да что за нахуй, блядь? Я не понимаю, как это все работает. Я понял.
As fast as he was, I was just
Почему
a bit
бесчестная
faster.
победа? Потому что я ствол первый вытащил.
And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him. Those were his last words.
Ну что, пройдено.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kinda glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Ah, nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday.
Ну что? Смерть верхом на стальном жеребце. Я так понял, будем сейчас сражаться против Джесси Джеймса. Ну давай попробуем.
I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this Jim.
Блин, как раз это попал в арматурину. Ружья. Что тут? Тут ничего нет.
Now wait a second. Now, how'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
Одним взглядом останавливает.
They hopped a freight train, having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So,
вот как я попал на поезд. А вот как я умер. Все, конец истории. Блин, ну
The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that...
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
О, я так понял, они
Sounds
не
like
зря.
you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
Ой, он уже мертв. Новый уровень. Ну давай прокачаем еще. Что у нас? Стоп, а если ружье еще прокачать? А, это динамитовзрыватель. Подсказка на самородках истины. Ну какой-то. Боец ближнего боя. Ну покатили. Ну на ближний бой это надо дробовик брать. Но я как бы его О, ребят. Не врубился. Кто меня завалил вообще? А вот ты кто такой? Так, нужно теперь экономить патроны.
Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
Быстро прокачивается. Так, ну давай. Прокачаем этот навык с двумя стволами. Фу.
I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
Что за хрень? Давай, отключай это замедление.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Boy, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
But
bar.
you seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better.
Ну наконец-то.
Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof. At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's a damn Pinker!"
Да твою мать, я же его убил. Ладно. Не часто я использую удары ближнего боя, поэтому я не справился с ним.
Now, I never worked for that limey cop, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaken me for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember it.
I bet you are.
Ну все, ребята, концерт окончен. Да как они так хуярят-то? Я не могу врубиться-то. Они вообще мощные. Вижу тебя. Твою дивизию. Как это я так соскочил? Хорошо, что под пояс не упал. Посмотрим. А там какой-то не прогруженный, нет?
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward.
Goddamn
outlaw dog. I wondered if I was ever gonna find the front of that train, or the bastard I was after. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Так, пулемет.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find
Хрена
dynamite?
себе.
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Hey, gotta reload.
Давай, давай.
God damn, this makes it loud.
На тобой никто играться долго не будет. Понимаешь это? Не понял. А, не такой уж он и бессмертный.
Gotta reload again.
Ах ты гад.
You can't hide from me. You don't want to mess with us.
Я типа попадаю по рукам, да? Упс. Да что это за месиво такое? Ладно.
Kill that missile. Get my James gang. God damn, that's loud. You know who we are. This some bitch's logo.
Парень застрял.
Mess with us. Man, you can shoot. You see that?
Мне кажется, что они там бесконечно выходят.
Come out, you yellow bastard! Damn!
Главное, что сверху больше нет.
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way.
А тут я как бы
And that
закончил.
included Jesse James himself.
А вот и касса. Ни хреново я его утрамбовал. Как ни
There
никогда.
sure were a lot of men determined to
Или
die.
это не
that
Джесси
day.
Джеймс? Так, парниша. Где ты там? Мы с тобой не закончили уже.
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train.
Блин! Ладно. Мне нужно как-то спрятаться куда-то. А куда?
I could see
Yes.
Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
You had a showdown with Jesse
О,
James?
блин.
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you. Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him
Все,
to
я
hang
вроде
up his
научился
guns.
стрелять.
What about that Jim
Под конец
fella?
игры, наверное.
What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
Получилось, я убил Джесси Джеймса. Без пощады.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch Jim.
Гонимся за братом Джесси Джеймса.
I
Фрэнд.
followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. The perfect place to hide out from the authorities. In
Зрительная
fact,
поляна.
before I could find them, some Indians who fled the res and were hiding out from the military found me first. They probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were.
Engines?
Yeah, they could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape back then.
Камачи эти. Да что вам не сидится? Я ж вроде бы за вас. Может нет? Ой, ты столкнулся? Надо ему в голову стрелять.
Hey, how about another whiskey, Ben? Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul.
Так, это лагерь, по-моему, не Камач.
Now, where was I? Indians, right. I had more than my share of run-ins with the red man. Like that time. Did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I can still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again.
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim
Это,
your
блин,
soul.
застрел такой.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow
Хитрый какой, обойти
until it
меня хотел.
consumes everything you are.
So, did you ever find him?
Who?
The man you are after.
Let me ask you something, Ben. You ever think
Что это
about
было?
death?
Режим ярости, что ли?
Mr. Greaves, are you all right?
Так что он тут есть?
Ooh, death. Ooh, death.
Ладно. Изучим навык. Больше концентрации. Угу. Пойдем.
Won't you spare me over till another year?
Бежать не хочет.
What is this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me? Well, I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell.
Ну молодец, допелся, дождь вызвал.
Someone would pray. Could you wait to call me another
Ладно, будем отбегать.
Oh, death, won't you spare me over till another year?
So, are you gonna answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find him?
Reed was indeed that son of a bitch's surname. That's right, Ben. A despicable character. I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
Фрэнк Джеймс. Ну давай. А, это он взорвал скалу. Вот гаденыш.
I finally did track those outlaws down. They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close.
Скотина. А у него неплохая винтовочка. Снайпа, что ли? Еле-еле. Не понимаю, где он. Он вроде бы там, но его там нет.
I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well.
Ни хрена не видно. Фу, надо под камень подбежать. Как вы хотите, чтобы
He
я
backed
его убил?
off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me.
Хорошую позицию гад занял.
And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me.
Вижу. Блять, да как он в меня попал-то? Ну, давай я попробую тебя вылупить раз.
I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Graves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
I think you were just looking for justice, sir.
Is that what I was looking for, Dwight? Is that what it was? Justice?
Isn't that why you were hunting the James gang?
Right. I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin, and he was determined to have me dead. It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite. On your person.
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack.
Как его убивать? Не понимаю пока. Динамит. Понял. Давай попробуем. Можно возвращаться к динамиту. Воу! Да лови ты! Нафиг! О, не долетел. Goodbye. Быстро маши руками.
It went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
Ух ты, у нас с ним будет перестрелочка.
I'm done with this damnable outlaw life. Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will. At this point, I just don't give a shit.
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him. I never did like that bastard. I am done here.
Ну что, будет дуэль?
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
Так, найди место, где скрывается Джим Рид. Я думаю, это не составит нам труда.
So, what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts. But I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again.
Блять, с каждым разом все сложнее и сложнее опять. какого хрена? Блядь, с первого раза не умираю. А попадай ты!
Rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that son-of-a-bitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
Да,
Son of a bitch!
будет месиво.
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him?
Да сдохни ты уже. Блин, он так наклоняется слева направо. Сука, все-таки добили. Надо пригнуться. На этот раз я вас не пощажу, ребята. Надо за герой спрятаться. Охотника.
Eventually, it was just me and Reed.
Ну что, остались мы вдвоем.
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
Ну нахрена они такое сделали, вот геймплей, блядь, что нихуя непонятно. Что волоебится этот прицел, нахуй, как конченый, нахуй.
And repay him I did.
Ну все. Моя взяла. 70 врагов убил. Ни хрена себе.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him. Six months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
Хороший, плохой, мертвый. Ну, на этом мы заканчиваем прохождение нашего вестерна. Продолжим в следующей серии. Всем спасибо за внимание. Не забываем ставить лайкосики, подписываться на канал. Мне важна ваша поддержка. Надеюсь, вам было приятно смотреть. Всем спасибо.